So, welcome back to part 2 of the big R12 GS Q&A here at Moto. In this video, we'll focus more on real-world riding, comfort, off-road gearing, crash protection, riding with a passenger, and how this bike compares to some of his rivals. So let's jump right in. Question 1. What kind of crash bars are those? I've been using Luggage, and mostly because they are pretty low profile and give good cylinder protection without looking too bulky. OM bars are decent, but I wanted more clearance and really wanted black bars. And these also really work. I have tested them, trust me. Oh. How does it ride on the highway? Smooth, planted, quiet. There's no buffeting even at 130 kilometers an hour. The weight makes it super stable and it has enough torque to overtake without downshifting. You get some strain in your neck, so I prefer to go 100 kilometers an hour at max because it is a naked bike still. Question 3. How is the gearing off-road? First gear is a bit dull for slow technical terrain, but it's manageable, but not ideal. On faster gravel or open trails it's perfectly fine, but a real enduro gearbox would help. You will smell the clutch when doing technical terrain, so that's a very big miss in my honest opinion. If they change that, it would be absolutely perfect. Question 4. Is the gear too long, the first gear? Yes, for tight off-road riding it's fine for everyday use or touring, but off-road I prefer a lot shorter gearing. Question 5. What is it like picking the bike up? Manageable if you do it right. The low center of gravity really helps, but just don't drop it in sand, mud or uphill. You will need help. Also, the cylinders help to have it not completely flat on the ground, so it's easier to pick up compared to some lighter bikes like the T7 or the Desert X. Question 6. How is it with a passenger? This bike is not made for a passenger. I don't have any passenger packs on the Enduro package and I would go for another bike. I think it's only good for short rides. Question 7. How is a throttle response regarding on-off fueling? It's pretty smooth. No jerkiness, and even when switching ride modes, the throttle input feels predictable and no complaints there. I've experienced bikes that give you on-off a lot more than this bike. Is it a real adventure bike? Yes, maybe not extreme, but more than capable. Add a good bashplate, proper tires, and it will handle trails, fire roads and much more. It's built for mixed terrain, not the most technical. I've been doing the TED France lastly, and the TED Netherlands and some enduro tracks, and 90% of the time it was perfect, but it has its flaws, unfortunately. How's the suspension on rough pavement? Surprisingly good. It soaks up potholes and cracks well without being too floaty. Way better than most road bikes. It is sometimes a bit harsh. You don't want too plush of a spring for off-road riding. Question 10. V85 TT versus this one. I think the V85 is charming, mechanical and more raw than this BMW. This BMW is more refined, powerful and much smoother. It's a level up in price but also in capability. It's not just more, it's better in measurable ways and you can actually off-road with this bike. Question 11. Is the stock bashplate any good? The catalytic converter, is that protected? It's okay for gravel and light stuff, but the catalytic converter is still a little bit exposed. If you're planning hardcore off-road, swap it out for full coverage. So that's the end of our big R12 GS Q&A. Thank you so much for your questions. Hopefully you enjoyed this two-parter. Give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. If you got any more questions for future videos, please drop them down below in the comments. And yeah, ride safe and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, are you still watching? Good, good. Thank you very much for watching this video until the end. I hope you liked it. If you do, please consider to subscribe because that would really help the channel. For now, if you want to see anything more, this is my recommended video for you. This is my latest video for you. And Again, if you want to subscribe, please tap here.